All right. Well, hello everyone. This is Angelina. I'm an IELTS coach and a language trainer, and I welcome you back to this live session for the preparation of IELTS A1 Life Skills and IELTS B1 Life Skills. Today, we will be talking about the important topics that you might be having in the month of February. The examiners are actually changing the topics and asking very different questions in the year 2023. So you must be prepared for any types of questions. There are total 67 to 67 to 70 important topics, and if you prepare those topics, your problem could be sorted. Today I will be discussing with you some important topics that appeared in the exam today and in the month of January too. So there is a chance, probably 80%, that those topics will be repeated in the month of February as well. Malik Hamza is watching and saying, I love your videos. Thank you so much for tuning in. Very helpful. When do you have your exam, Malik? And are you going to take IELTS A1 life skills or IELTS B1 life skills? Do let me know. I'm going to discuss and also let you know about the important topics that appeared in the exam today. Uh, I was reported by one of my students that she had the topic in her exam group friends or a group of friends. You might have prepared the topic best friend, or you might have prepared the topic good friends, but I think students get confused with the topic a group of friends, right? Let's see how we can, make questions about this topic. It's pretty much the same, a group of friends. Let's try to talk about it. Sid Khan is in here saying, hello, hi Sid, how are you? I read your comment that you have had your exam, and I think you informed me about your, I think your brother's exam as well. And there was a topic that you mentioned, I've forgotten, but I was thinking to actually make a video about that topic. I don't remember. Would you mention it again here? Because I think you mentioned it yesterday. It was something different. So I was just thinking that yeah, yes, thank you so much. That was get appointment to go out. Taking an appointment to go out. See, usually we take an appointment uh, when you visit a doctor, a health appointment. You may also take an appointment if you are having a meeting with someone, or you're going to stay in a hotel, or maybe you have a reservation somewhere. You want to go to um, a restaurant, maybe. But I would say that to get an appointment to go out, health appointment is the most suitable one for this, right? Health appointment is suitable. Appointment in a hotel is suitable to see, to get an appointment to go out, appointment with the doctor, health appointment, or to take an appointment with a dentist, or to take an appointment if you have a meeting with someone, because appointment means to fix a time with someone before meeting them, in advance. Telling them that, okay, this is what I'm going to do. I have an appointment at 6 o'clock with the psychologist, or I have an appointment with my tutor, right? Appointment actually calls out for fixing a time in advance, knowing that at this time I should be there. Shabana says that my A1 is on 9th of February. Okay, so let's quickly start talking about the important exam topics that appeared in the exam today. So, number one was group of friends. Right. So let me ask you some questions. Please type the answers in the comment section. Do you have a group of friends? Right? Do you have a group of friends? You would say, yes, I have many friends, and there are four members of that group, my school friends and my college friends. We travel together, we go to the restaurants together. Two of my friends in the group are married, and two of them are single. Two of them are working in 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 a firm, or one of them is a doctor, one of them is a nurse. So just like that, you can mention about their professions, you can mention about what activities you enjoy. You can also talk about the group of friends, like how many of them are married, how many of them are single, how many of them are working, how many of them are just students. So just like that, you can talk about it. Group of friends. How much time do you spend with your group of friends, right? So do you like to have one friend who is your best friend, or do you like to make many friends, like a group of friends? You can also say that, have you made a WhatsApp group for your friends, right? Or for your group of friends, a WhatsApp group for chatting every day, or do you invite your group of friends on your birthday? Do you invite your group of friends on your wedding anniversary? Do you take your group of friends for a picnic with you? So you may ask many questions related to the group of friends. If you would want me, I can type those questions in the chat box for you. Let's give it a try. Let me see if I can type it or not. Okay, let's give it a try. I'm going to type it. Number one, do you have any group of friends? Do you have any group of friends? And what do you like? Who is your favorite in your group of friends? Who is your favorite in your group of friends? Favorite in your group of friends? Okay. Do you like to travel? Do you like to travel with your group of friends? Do you like to travel with your group of friends? Right? Are all your friends married? Or are all your friends in the group married? Married? Yeah, Shabana, very good. Do you like to watch films with your group of friends? Very good. Do you like to go to the cinema with your group of friends? Very good. Do you like to go to your favorite restaurant? Do you like to go to your favorite? Do you like to go to your favorite? Do you like to go to your favorite? Um, do you like to go to your favorite restaurant? Restaurant with your group of friends? I mean, like, it's easy. With your group of friends. What do you like about the group of friends? Okay, moving on to the next one. The topic was website. So if I give you the topic website, what questions come to your mind? Website. Can you write me at least 3 to 4 questions about website? Yes. Oh my God, you guys are smart. Rahma says, do you like to study with your group of friends? Very good question. Do you like to go for shopping with your? Do you like to go shopping with your group of friends? Mm-hmm. A lot of questions like that. You're right. Okay, that's cool. Next topic is website. Okay, let me see how well you can create some questions with websites. Uh, After rules of community guidelines now, I have allowed to. You're allowed to comment now, so you should not have typed any abusive language because that's not allowed. Okay, so now the topic is website. Let me see who can create good questions with a website, right? Which website do you use to get knowledge? Faiza, can you correct that? You may also ask, do you use any websites? Do you use, let me type it in here. Question number one. Question number one. Do you use, do you use, do you use, do you use any websites? Do you use any websites? Number one. Question number two, which is your favorite website? Which is your, which is your favorite website? Website. How often do you use it? Question number three. How often do you how often do you use it? How often do you use it? Um, okay. How often do you use it? Yes, Faiza, very good question. Which website do you? We need a do in it, Faiza. Do you? Which website do you trust more? That is correct. Number four. Uh, do you use any websites for online shopping? Do you use any websites for online shopping? Online shopping. Do you? Which website do you use for? Which website do you use for finding information or looking up for information? Which website do you use for finding information? Information. Okay, practicing or speaking, wonderful. Okay. Anyone else? Okay, if Sid Khan says, do you use any website to learn English? Very well done. Okay, good job. Okay, nice one. Try to write me more questions. Let me see if you guys have more questions about websites. Website or websites? Okay, Ali Faida says, which website is more easy to understand the things? See, that's a good question. That's not bad at all. Ali says that last month, my A level interview, last month or next month? You have it next month? Okay. So, when do you have your exam? Can you tell me any dates? Asma says, do you like to campaign with your group of friends? Do you like to go camping? Do you like to go camping with your group of friends, like camping, going out for a picnic or something like that? Do you like to go camping with your group of friends? And what else do we have in here? Next month. Okay. Okay. Which website do you use to download music? I mean, you guys are super smart. Wow. Amazing job. So the next topic was, this is the easiest topic ever. But I want to ask from you guys before I continue with this one. You have to tell me, what is your favorite time of the day? Let me see who can answer this question. What is your favorite time of the day? What is your favorite time of the day? What is your favorite time of the day? Mm-hmm. Okay, that's correct. That's correct. Okay, mm, we'll start off with morning, afternoon, evening, and night also, because that is a part of the day. Like, which is your favorite time of the day? Morning. That's nice. My favorite time of the day is evening. Okay then. Quickly, tell me about your favorite thing that you like to do in the day. What is the favorite thing that you like to do in the day? Like the whole day, what is the most favorite thing that you like to do? What is your favorite activity during the day, if we would simplify it? Which is your favorite activity during the day? Which is your favorite activity during the day? Okay, Sid Khan says morning prayer. That's good. Which is your favorite activity during the day? You can also mention, like, okay, you can mention 2 to 3 activities. Your 2 or 3 favorite activities during the day. Uh, Dropping Dew says reading books is my favorite thing during the day. Okay. Painting in leisure time. Wow, that's amazing. That's really cool. My work activities, that's nice. Give me a complete answer. Try to write a complete sentence so that if there is any grammatical mistake, I can help you with it. Okay. By the way, in A1 Life Skills, you don't really have to be perfect with grammar, but as the questions are super easy, you know that, right? What's your name? Where do you come from? What do you do? What are your leisure time activities? So these are very small sentences, very small sentences. So you must try to get at least those sentences correct. Work, photography, and if I have time. Okay, so if I would ask you, what is something new that you would like to do in the future? Is there anything new that you would like to try? What would be that thing? Is there anything new that you would like to try? What would that thing be? Is there anything new that you would like to try? What would that be? Anything new? Is there anything new that you would like to try? Is there anything new that you would like to learn? Let me see who can answer this one. Is there anything new that you would like to learn? Is there anything new that you would like to try? Mm-hmm. Anything new? Let me think. I think I would learn how to bake because I don't know how to bake. I would definitely want to learn how to bake. That is something that I would like to learn. What about you? Wow, TD Nature Lover says that research about relics and about ancient things. And your English is advanced level. You don't really have to get upset about A1. You're really good. Mm, okay, I want to drive a car, or I want to learn how to drive. Okay, I want to learn how to sing. Method. Mm-hmm. That's nice. I like to learn how to drive a car. I'd like to learn how to drive. I want to learn how to drive a car. Okay, good job, good answer. Hassan Shah says how to earn money through legal and smart ways. Okay, shortcuts. Dropping Dew says yes. I want to learn cooking and learn new recipes. Yes. Okay, that's good. Okay, my next question to you is about, do you like the life in the countryside? If yes, why? If no, why not? Remember, countryside can be an important topic for IELTS A1 and B1 too, because students have little bit of problem understanding what is countryside. They think that they're talking about their country, not countryside. So I want to ask you this question, that would you like to live in the countryside? Do you like the countryside? If yes, why? If no, why not? What is the difference between city life and countryside? Let's see. What is the difference between um, city life and countryside? Okay, so quickly do this, then we will practice some listening as well. Okay. Faiza says, I want to go to London to explore a new country. I mean, I have to clap for you. That was a beautiful sentence. Well done, Faiza. You are amazing. Okay. Uh, by the way, you guys can make great questions. I'm telling you guys. Great. Brilliant. I could not even think of those questions, but you guys are making those. It's brilliant. Um, okay. Countryside. What's the difference between life in the city and in the countryside? Would you ever like to live in the countryside? Do you think that the fruits and vegetables are fresher in the countryside in comparison to the cities? Do you think that countryside is overpopulated? Do you think there is noise pollution in the countryside? Okay, so someone says that because countryside is natural and cities are artificial. Artificial? Okay, when I go in the village, I feel relaxed. Nature is the best physician. Cities are artificial? I don't get that part. I know humans have made or constructed cities, but in general, we don't use the word artificial. Okay, dropping says yes, I like countryside because it's so much quiet and people who live there are much nicer and friendlier. I agree with you. Yes, because we can get fresh air, good food, and people are friendly. And in countryside, there's less pollution. Yeah, considerably less. I live in the countryside. That is super cool. Okay. No, I don't like to live in the countryside because in the cities, yeah, there are not many facilities in the countryside. So lately, a topic appeared in the exam that was about facilities in the cities. So, what kinds of facilities are not available in the countryside? Number one, advanced educational facilities or just educational facilities. Educational facilities, can someone type? Educational educational facilities. Missing in the countryside, not available. Educational facilities. In educational facilities, what do we have? We have colleges, schools, universities. Health facilities are also unavailable in the countryside. Health facilities like hospitals, clinics, pharmacies, mm, like medical stores, pharmacies, and stuff. And I think these facilities are also not available in the countryside, right? Yeah. Then we have civic facilities. Civic facilities. What are these civic facilities? Civic facilities. Now, what are these Civic facilities. Civic facilities are like having the basic energy resources like water, gas, electricity, energy, right? So I don't think so those are properly available in the countryside as well. Civic facilities are not available properly. Health facilities, educational facilities, and another important one, employment facilities, or we actually call it employment opportunities. But if the examiner will give you this topic that, okay, ask candidate B questions about facilities in the cities and facilities in the countryside, or discuss the topic countryside, then you can ask that, do you think there are good educational facilities in the countryside? Ah, do you think there are good employment opportunities or employment facilities in the countryside? So in employment opportunities, easy language is jobs, jobs and work. So on the other hand, we have disadvantages: lack of health facilities, educational facilities, civic facilities, and also employment opportunities or employment facilities. Actually, as per my point of view, people prefer where they get all facilities, either cities or villages. Yes, that's right. That is correct. Okay. Another question. Talk about an activity that is fun for you. Talk about a fun activity. That was also a topic that appeared in the exam lately. Fun activity. Talk about an activity that you think is fun for you. Fun activity. Fun activity. If the examiner will give you the topic, okay, ask this question from candidate B uh, about fun activities, then how will you make your questions? Do you think that going to the park is a fun activity? Do you think traveling with friends is a fun activity? How often do you do fun activities with your friends or family, right? Do you think cooking food with your mother is a fun activity? Oh, sorry. Sidra says, then you have to be Sidra. You can't be Sid. Because Sid is a guy's name, so I thought maybe you're a guy. Okay, so Sid means Sidra, if I'm not wrong. Okay. Thank you so much for letting me know. This has changed my life. Hmm. That's good. Um, yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah, get together with family and members of the family and friends. That's good. Mm, okay. Okay. Faiza says, for me, the fun activity is to spend time with my nephews and feed my pets. Oh, that's adorable. Would you please tell me about your pets? Do you have a puppy or a kitten, or you have a cat or a dog? And how long it's been you have your pets? Do you guys know that the another important topic is animal, favorite animal? And I was also like, okay, I have not prepared this topic, favorite animal, because this had never appeared in the exam earlier, but I don't know why they're giving this topic, favorite animal. So I want to ask you guys, which is your favorite animal? And do you go to the zoo to look at the animals, or do you like pets? Which is your favorite wild animal? See, I guessed it. That's cool. Um, Tell me quickly about your favorite animal too. Activities that you do to relax yourself. I think there was something like this related to. Uh, yes. Tell me about an activity that you do to feel relaxed, right? Tell me about a relaxing activity. Tell me about an activity that you do to relax yourself, right? Or an activity that relaxes you. Please tell me about that activity in the comment section. Are you asking me about academic and general training? See, when we talk about academic and general training IELTS, that is not UKVI. You can apply to other countries like Australia, Canada, and other English speaking countries, but UKVI is only for the UK. You cannot use it for any other country. Okay, in villages, dogs they protect from thieves. That's a good one. That's a good one. Okay, that is super cool. Uh, and which is your favorite wild animal? Wild animal. Let me see. What is your favorite wild animal, or which is your favorite wild animal? Do let me know in the comment section. Sorry, the description box. What do you call it? Comment section. And then we will practice some listening quickly. Then I'll take your leave. Mm, A1 listening. Tell me about an activity that you do to feel relaxed. You know, we call it relaxing activity. I listen to music to feel relaxed. I think that is very calming. What about you? Being a skilled worker, which one is suitable? General training, GT. And now these days you just need four bands, that is intermediate level B1. All four modules you must have four bands in each module, each reading four bands, listening four bands, writing four bands, and speaking also four. Overall could be 4.5 or just four. It's nothing. Uh Faiza is saying that I love all the animals. It's hard for me to choose one. Okay, that's a good answer, but I would just say that choose one because if this topic is given for further discussion and there's more to say, I think you must know what you have to say. Okay, Rahma says that I like to recite the Holy Quran too. Relax myself. Okay, that is good. That is nice. Anyone else? Are you ready to listen? I'm finding a listening test for you guys. Get ready to listen. Grab your pens and your papers and listen carefully and answer the questions that I will be asking you. Sid Khan says that I like to go shopping to relax myself. Yeah, B1 is recommended, but I think these days you must go for general training, but your level of English must be B1. Okay. Thank you so much, beautiful, for your kindness and understanding. Okay, so now I'm going to play a recording. Quickly get ready to listen. Uh, if you guys are ready, I'm going to play. Okay, ready to listen? I'm going to use the sound that will come from this one. So you have to listen to the recording and tell me how do they travel to work? By bus, by train, or by car in recording 1 and in recording 2. If you're ready to listen, please type a 1 in the comment section. Please type 1 in the comment section. Staying up. Staying up, like, okay, not sleeping at night. Okay, provide the questions and answers. Okay, ready. Let's listen. I'll get back to you.
Task 1. Script 1. How do you travel to work?
Well, the roads are very busy, so I get the train with my friend. It's expensive, but that's okay because it's very fast. I leave home at 8 o'clock and we meet at the railway station. Only the boss drives to work because there's one parking place for him. to work by train?
No, it's much too expensive. £9. So I go in my car with a neighbour. He gives me money to pay for the petrol, so it's quite cheap. It's about 35 minutes to drive to work, but over an hour by public transport.
Okay, get ready to answer. How does the first person in the first recording travel? By bus, by train, or by car? The first person. First person. How does the first person in the first recording, travel to work? By bus, by train, or by car? Okay, number one, by train. And how does the second person travel to work? I think the second one was a woman or a man. I don't remember exactly. But how does the second person travel to work? By bus, by train, or by car? Okay. Okay, thank you. Okay, that's cool. Now listen again and answer these questions. From the first recording, who does the woman travel to work with? From the first recording, who does the woman travel to work with? And what time does she leave her house? From the second recording, who does the man travel to work with? And how many minutes is the journey by car? Now I'm going to play the recording once again and then I will ask you these questions.
Task 1. Script 1. How do you travel to work?
Well, the roads are very busy, so I get the train with my friend. It's expensive, but that's okay because it's very fast. I leave home at 8 o'clock and we meet at the railway station. Only the boss drives to work because there's one parking place for him.
Script 2.
Do you go to work by train?
No, it's much too expensive. £9. So I go in my car with a neighbour. He gives me money to pay for the petrol, so it's quite cheap. It's about 35 minutes to drive to work, but over an hour by public transport.
Now listen again.
Okay. My first question is, in the first recording, who does the woman travel to work with? Who does the woman travel to work with? Let's see who can answer. I can see some answers, but I understand. Let's see. How many of you? Who does the woman travel to work with? And what time does she leave her house? Some people are saying the first recording, the woman travels with her friend and she leaves her house at 8 o'clock. Do you think this is the correct answer? Anyone? Is this the correct answer? Hi, Laiba. How are you, beautiful? I read your messages. You are scared, but you shouldn't be. Remember, you are beyond brilliant, as I've already told you. So you should not be worried. You're going to pass this test for sure. There's no chance that you will fail this test. Okay, 8. 8, correct. Okay, from the second recording, who does the man travel to work with? And how many minutes is the journey by car? Can someone tell me? Who does the man travel to work with? And how many minutes is the journey by car? Let's see who can answer. Okay. Okay. Who does the man travel to work with? And how many minutes is the journey by car? Okay. Rahma says with neighbor. That's correct. And how many minutes is the journey by car? Only 35 minutes. I'm clapping. Good job. Okay, now are you ready to listen to one more? Type 1 in the chat if you're ready. Don't forget to like the stream. Don't forget to share it somewhere too if you think that this can help other people. And if you have not subscribed by far, please subscribe so that you don't miss any new lessons from this channel. Okay, next one. You have to listen to a recording and tell me what are they studying. B1 includes 4 modules. See, B1 Life Skills includes only 2 modules, listening and speaking. But General Training IELTS includes 4 modules. Pakistan Academy of Sciences Pass 1. Okay, that's nice. Ali is saying, yes, you guys are right. First recording was, now I've forgotten, I think a friend. The woman travels with a friend and she leaves her house about 8 a.m. in the morning. And the second recording was, I think the man travels with a neighbor. And what was the second answer? 35 minutes before he reaches at work, something like that. I don't remember. I moved to the next one. Okay, the next recording is what are they studying? You have to tell me what are they studying in recording 1 and what are they studying in recording 2. Art, computer skills, or maths? Art, computer skills, or maths? Are you ready to listen? Let's do it.
Script 1.
I love my evening course, but I do a part-time job in the afternoons, so I really hurry to get to class on time. It begins at 6:30, so I'm afraid I'm sometimes late. We practice on our keyboard and screen, but what I really enjoy is that the teacher explains things very well. That's so important, don't you think?
Script 2. There's one subject I find really difficult. I have lessons after school. I'm just no good with numbers or adding up. I go to college on Thursday evenings for extra help. The class goes on.
Sorry, guys, I'm going to play the recording once again because I should not have typed because it was unclear. So let me play it again, okay? For those who did not listen, and it was my mistake, I was typing. You have to listen to the recording and tell me what are they studying in recording 1 and in recording 2. Art, computer skills, or maths. I'm going to replay the recording. Please listen.
Task 1. Script 1.
I love my evening course, but I do a part-time job in the afternoons, so I really hurry to get to class on time. It begins at 6:30, so I'm afraid I'm sometimes late. We practice on our keyboard and screen, but what I really enjoy is that the teacher explains things very well. That's so important, don't you think?
Script 2. There's one subject I find really difficult, so I have lessons after school. I'm just no good with numbers or adding up. I go to college on Thursday evenings for extra help. The class goes on for 3 hours, and that's after a full day at school, which is very hard. But the teachers are friendly, and that's what's great about going to this class.
Okay, so as you guys have already typed a lot of answers, still I'd like to ask you, what is the first speaker studying? Art, computer skills, or maths? Everyone says computer. And what is the second speaker studying? Art, computer skills, or maths? Okay, maths. Okay, that's correct. That's correct. Okay, now listen further and answer this question. Rather, these questions. I'm going to ask you four questions. Are you ready to listen? In the first recording, what time does the woman's class start? What time does the woman's class start from the first recording? And what does she like about it? And what does she like about it? Ali says, I don't understand. Okay, try to listen once again, Ali. I'm going to ask you again. What time does the woman's class start in the first recording? And what does she like about her class? Can you tell me? I will play the recording once again. And in the second recording, how many hours is the class? How many hours is the class? And what does the man like about it? Let's see. Mm-hmm.
Entry 1, Task 1. Script 1.
I love my evening course, but I do a part-time job in the afternoons, so I really hurry to get to class on time. It begins at 6:30, so I'm afraid I'm sometimes late. We practice on our keyboard and screen, but what I really enjoy is that the teacher explains things very well. That's so important, don't you think?
Script 2.
There's one subject I find really difficult, so I have lessons after school. I'm just no good with numbers or adding up. I go to college on Thursday evenings for extra help. The class goes on for 3 hours, and that's after a full day at school, which is very hard. But the teachers are friendly, and that's what's great about going to this class.
Okay, let's see who can answer now. What time does the woman's class start? What time does the woman's class start? Who will answer? What time does the woman's class start? What time? Okay, some people are saying 6:30, that is 6:30. And what does she like about it? Because the teachers are friendly. Number third question is, how many hours is the class in the second recording? How many hours is the class in the second recording? 3 hours. And what does the man like about it? What does the man like about it? What does the man like about it? Okay. Let's see who can answer. Okay, computer skills, answer number 1, that is correct. Second recording, the answer is maths. All those people who gave the answer maths, they were correct. What time does the woman's class start? That is 6:30, 6:30. And what does she like about it? The teacher explains things very well. Teacher explains things very well. That is the answer for the first recording. What does the woman like about her class? And how many hours is the class? 3 hours in the second recording. And what does the man like about it? The teachers are friendly. The teachers are friendly. Now, getting back to one topic, somebody asked me that can you please make some questions about staying up late or waking up late, something like that. If you're still watching, boy, please resend me your text. I've lost it. Yes. Staying up or late, sleeping late. So asking, starting off. Okay, let me ask you guys some questions. Type the answers in the comment section. Do you like to stay up late? Do you like to sleep late at night? Do you like to sleep late at night? At what time do you go to bed? Why do you sleep late at night? Why do you sleep late at night? Do you think it is good for health to sleep late at night? Do you think staying late at night can be disturbing? Do you sleep? Okay. What do you do when you cannot sleep at night, right? Or what do you do when you stay awake at night? What do you do? So you can say, I watch films, or I use my mobile, or I talk to my husband, or I talk to my wife. That's why I stay up late. There are some people who have their husbands and their wives in the UK and in other countries. They have 4 to 5 hours difference, time difference. So I think they stay up late at night to wait for their calls. And I think that could be a thing also. What do you do when you stay awake late at night? And do you like to eat something when you stay awake late at night? Like midnight snack, like maybe eating noodles or soup or tea, coffee, crisps, anything like that? Really, Faiza, what time do you go to bed? Yes, Faiza, please ask. Always type your questions. There's no need to ask me, can I ask a question? Always type your question. If I can answer that, I will definitely read your question and answer. You don't really have to ask, teacher, can I ask a question? You should ask a question, and I will read your question and I will see if I have a proper answer for your question or not. Okay. Mm, what else? So, what do you like to do when you stay awake late at night? What do you like to eat when you stay late at night? Do you like to watch films when you stay awake late at night? Do you like to call your friends when you stay awake late at night? Now, do you like to play video games when you stay awake late at night? Do you like to listen to music when you stay, awake late at night? Yeah, yeah, Faiza, they definitely play the recording twice. Now, let me explain what happens in the test. Okay, I'm gonna put this away and explain to you something. Let me see, what do I have with me? Okay, okay. So, for example, we are going to name this bunny as candidate A, okay? And this is candidate B. Now, listen, I'm going to explain something because these are the two things available around me right now. So this is candidate A and this is candidate B. So the examiner says, candidate A, how does the woman travel in the first recording, by bus, by train, or by car? Candidate B, in the second recording, how does the man travel to work, by bus, by car, or by train? And then the recording is played. First and second recording. Okay. After that, the examiner will ask you, okay, so in the first recording, how does the man travel to work? Sorry. In the first recording, how does the woman travel to work? By bus, by train, or by car? By bus. Okay. So in the second recording, candidate B, how does the man travel to work? By bus, by train, or by car? Uh, by car. Okay. So this is the first round is complete. Now, the second round. The examiner says, candidate A and candidate B, listen again and answer these questions. Now, this time, there's a switch in the recording. Remember, so many people fail this test because they don't know that there's a switch in the recording. Now, this is candidate A. So, candidate A will answer questions from recording 2, and candidate B will answer questions from recording 1. So, the examiner says, candidate B, from the first recording, at what time does the man wake up to get ready for his work? And where does he take his lunch? in the afternoon from the first recording. Candidate B from the first recording. Okay, candidate A from the second recording. What kind of clothes does the woman wear to work? And with who does she like to travel to work? And then the recording is played once again. And then the examiner asks once again, okay, candidate B from the first recording questions, candidate A from the second recording questions. Thank you so much. This is the end of the listening test. Okay, Nature Lover says that B1, which includes 4 modules, also play twice. Yes. No, 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 no. That is a different one. That is a long test, and the test carries 40 questions. The recording is played for 30 minutes. You have a paper. See, it depends if you want to take a paper based test or you want to take a computer based test. It depends on you. So if you want to take a paper-based test, you have a paper right in your hands and the recording is played. I can show you a test probably. Wait. What's your name? Your name, Nature Lover. Okay, Nature Lover, just look up for IELTS 16 listening test 1. Anywhere, like Google it somewhere, like put it on your YouTube also. I'll show you a photo here because I don't want my video to get a copyright. Okay.
Win at work by communicating
Sorry,
effectively with Grammarly. Meet
I'll share a link. Just look up for Cambridge IELTS 16 listening test 1. You will find the entire pattern of the test. The recording is played for 30 minutes and it is not repeated, right? Thank you. Thank you for explaining very well. Yes, just remember that there will be a switch. Do not be too stubborn with, okay, if I'm candidate A, my recording is recording 1. No, in the second phase of listening, if you're candidate A, your recording is recording 2, and the examiner tells very clearly that, okay, now candidate B, answer questions from recording 2. If you have any other questions, please ask me. I like God says love from India. Jai Hind. Okay, so please tell how many parts in B1 life skills test. Okay, let me tell you guys. B1 life skills test is not difficult at all, but it demands intermediate level of English. I'm going to tell you how many speaking sections are in there. If you're with me, stay tuned. Number 1 section is interview section. In the interview section, 4 questions. What's your full name? Can you spell it for me? Can you spell it for me? Everybody, A1 students, also please type in the comment section. What's your full name? Can you spell it for me? What's your nationality, or where do you come from? It depends. The examiner might ask you, where do you come from? Or the examiner might ask you, what's your nationality? For example, if I ask you, okay, where do you come from? And you say, I come from Sri Lanka. And I say, how long have you lived there? How long have you lived there? Or how long it's been you have lived there? How long it's been you have lived there? Then what will you say? It's been 30 years. I've been living here. It's been 20 years. I've been living here, right? 4 questions, these are must, and we consider these questions a part of your attendance at the exam, right? This is a part of your attendance. So if I would ask you that, where do you come from and how long it's been you've lived there? How long it's been you've lived there? I come from Pakistan. That's brilliant, of course. All the love, beautiful country, beautiful people, amazing food, and very nice natural beauty. Some topics from Lebanon to A1 life skills spouse visa. Yeah. Lebanon. Okay, got it. Okay, I understand that. See, topics around the world are just the same. Topics The method of IELTS A1 life skills is same no matter Bangladesh, Nepal, India, Pakistan, Singapore, Thailand, Hong Kong, everywhere. It's the same because the exam is conducted by the British Council and AEO since my childhood. Good job. Next one. B1 student, if you're listening to me right now, then the examiner says in the phase 1A, find out from each other, candidate A and candidate B find out from each other about each other's free time activities. The examiner asks you only 4 questions and remains quiet and then gives you a task to do with candidate B. Find out from each other about your favorite free time activities. You only have 2 minutes to find out from each other. You are not given any extra time to think about your questions. IELTS B1 Life Skills students, if you're listening, this is phase 1A of IELTS B1 Life Skills. Then comes the second phase of speaking, in which the examiner says, now find now talk for 1.5 minutes about a good friend that you have. Candidate B will listen to you carefully and will ask you some follow-up questions, right? So this means that you have to learn how to practice and how to talk for about 1.5 minutes. 1 minute and 30 seconds. You have to learn. B1 students, if you're listening, you must practice how to speak for 1.5 minutes about a topic. Talk for 1.5 minutes about your favorite activity on a holiday. Talk for 1.5 minutes. When you will complete 1.5 minutes, okay, everybody, A1 students also type, what is your favorite activity on your favorite holiday? Let me see. What do you have to say? What is your favorite activity on your favorite holiday? Favorite holiday is a day off. It could be Independence Day, it could be Defense Day, it could be uh, Christmas, it could be Eid, it could be Diwali, it could be any festivity, your favorite holiday. Talk about your favorite activity on your favorite holiday. 1.5 minutes. Like, okay, this is candidate A, this is candidate B. Examiner says, okay, candidate A, talk about your best friend for 1.5 minutes. Candidate B, listen carefully and ask 3 follow-up questions from candidate A about the topic best friend because the topic is best friend. So ask questions from candidate A about what he or she has said, right? That is the second phase of speaking. The third phase of speaking is candidate, this is for IELTS B1 life skills if you're listening, B1 life skills. Candidate A and B plan together. This is called plan and decide together. Plan and decide together. Your friend is getting married and you want to buy a gift for your friend. So decide and plan together for 2 minutes. So they would be like, hello, our friend Ali is getting married. Yeah, I know that. So what are you going to buy for him? I'm going to buy him a nice watch. What about you? I'm going to buy him maybe sunglasses. Oh, that's nice. So where would we go for shopping? Oh, I think we should go to the mall near to our house. Yes, you're right. I will see you in the evening. Will you pick me up? Yes, I will pick you up at 9 o'clock on Saturday because I will be having an off from my work. Oh, yeah, that is right. I will be ready. Okay, call me when you'll be ready. Okay, so that is it. In the meantime, 2 minutes will be over. So this is plan and decide together. What gift are you going to buy for your friend? Where would you like to go? Would you go to the shopping mall, to the local market, or to the supermarket to buy the gift? And also helping people. Please know how can I make questions about travel in. Okay, I will make you questions right now. Just a moment. Let me tell you about the last phase of speaking. The last phase of speaking is the discussion phase. Now, in the discussion phase, candidate A, candidate B, and examiner, three of them are equally involved. Examiner is just giving you impromptu questions, like giving you some hints. But in the discussion section, the topic could be technology, the topic could be use of computers, the topic could be facilities in the cities, the topic could be pollution, some B1 level topics. Thank you so much. If you're watching me, the person who asked me this question, four speaking sections in it. Okay, so now getting back to A1 life skills, Aya says that I have a question, and she says that can you please make questions about traveling in your hometown or city? How do you travel in your hometown? So you can say that I travel by car or by bus or by train in my hometown or in my city. Hometown is actually the place where you're born and brought up, or a place where you have stayed more than 5 to 6 years. That place becomes your hometown. Okay? What is the difference between A1? A1 is for spouse visa. A1 stands for elementary level of English. B1 is for intermediate level of English. Intermediate for work visa. Is there two candidates in examination hall that take the test one by one? No, no, no. The test is conducted at the same time. They are sitting like this in the examination hall. This is the chair for candidate A. This is the chair for candidate B, and the examiner sits right in front. So you have to talk to your candidate B, isn't it funny? Okay. My favorite activity on holiday is to spend time with my family and friends, and um, cooking special food to celebrate in full mood. Okay, that's nice. The second is helping others. See, this is the topic already available on my channel, but I can still summarize some questions for you. Do you like helping people? How do you help your neighbors? How do you help your mother? How do you help your neighbors? I help my neighbors with many things. If they need something, like they need help with anything. I mean, sometimes neighbors can ask you for sugar or salt. Neighbors can also say that, can you please take care of my dog because I'm going for a holiday? Could you please take care of my house because I'm going away? Would you please take care of my children because I have to go shopping? So you can say that I help my neighbors in many ways. How do you help needy people? How do you help poor people? You may also say, do you like to help poor people? How do you help poor people? How do you? I help them by giving them money. How do you help your mother? I help my mother to clean the house and to clean the kitchen and to cook food, stuff like this. My B1 test is on 9th February, but I'm a little bit nervous about my test. You shouldn't be nervous. It's an easy test and anyone can pass it. You must know the topics are same for IELTS A1 life skills and for IELTS B1 life skills too. It's just that there are four different categories of uh, speaking, because speaking is conducted differently in IELTS B1 life skills, like decide and plan together, talk for 1.5 minutes. Talking for 1.5 minutes is a big deal. If you want to practice for that task, please set a timer on your phone. Set a timer on your phone and see if you can complete 1.5 minutes or not. Prepare all your topics and talk about them for 1.5 minutes. It's a humble request. Can you make a video about space and star? Why? That is not needed. And staying up, because I have seen all videos. But look, space and stars, why? It's not an important topic. Who will ask you space and stars? But if somebody will ask you, then you can say, do you have interest in space and stars? Right? What do you like about the space? Do you like to watch documentaries about the space and stars? Do you know any names of the stars? Um, do you have a wallpaper on your computer or on your phone about space and stars? Do you like to watch films about space and stars? Do you like to read books about space and stars? Right? Anything, you can make questions like this. Staying up, As I told you, what do you do when you stay up late at night? Do you like to watch films when you're awake late at night? Do you like to eat something? Do you like to eat pizza when you stay awake late at night? Why do you stay up late at night? Do you think it is healthy to stay awake late at night? Um, okay, and do you listen to music when you stay up late at night? It's okay. So I think for spouse A1, no need for B1. Yes, of course, no need for B1, just A1 and a spouse. You need to have a husband and a wife. Okay. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. It was lovely speaking to you guys. Until we meet again, and any questions that you guys have, remember, I am fully active on my YouTube channel. Whatever comments you type for me, I listen to you. Rather, I read your comments. I'm always here. It's just me. Whenever you text me, it's me. Whenever you comment, it's me, right? I directly contact with people who are talking to me. So, any problems that you have, please mention on the YouTube channel. I'd be more than happy to reply, right? Thank you so much. Beautiful. Thank you so much. Abdullah is saying, nice watching you on live stream. Abdullah, you're late. Are you taking IELTS A1 life skills or B1 life skills? Tell me in the comment section. And when do you have your exam? Then I will take your leave. I want to tell you guys something, that you guys are so amazing. Thank you so much for your love and support. Keep liking the videos. Don't forget to like it. You guys watch the full thing, but you never like it because you forget, right? So it's a request that when you like the video, when you comment on it, it's nice. It can reach out to many other people who might be in need. NAG Naj is here. Thank you so much, everyone. Take care of yourself. Sending so much love to everyone. Please do reply. IQ in the chat. Question in the chat. Faiza Beautiful, I've not received your question yet. I'm just a listener. Okay. I need skilled workers, so I will go for B1. Yes, you must. Thank you so much, everyone. And I'm going to tell there's a good news for B1 students. I have prepared my mind to prepare all the important topics in B1 language, that is intermediate level English, for the students. And I'm sure very soon I will start making videos. You know how much hard work it is to edit videos. Editing is very time consuming. I don't know if you guys are familiar or not. So it takes so much time to make a video. That's very time consuming. Um, yes, you may. Thank you so much, everyone. Sending love. Take care. Goodbye, everyone. Later.